Hi, my name is Tamsin Taylor, and today I will be presenting my financial management of Northern Football Federation. So a snapshot of the organisation is that they're a registered or incorporated society and a charity. They were established in 2000 with the purpose to lead, inspire, deliver, develop local football in the North Harbour, Waitakere, Northland and the far north. As an organisation, they value integrity, management, development to assist football in the aim to achieve a vision of incredible performance on and off field. The structure of the entity is governed by a board of directors formed in accordance with the rules of the Federation. This is comprised of 7 current board members, 2 of whom are female. The Northern Football Federation has a player population of 15,600. This includes 4,701 senior players, 3,167 youths, and 7,756 junior players throughout these categories. There are 2,621 female players. Additionally, they have 2,030 coaches and 90 active referees. They have 16 clubs achieving the quality club mark and meeting licensing requirements. This makes a strong 33% of the 49 clubs in the country to have a mark of the Northern Football Federation region. This means that their marketing is increasing through the Northern District. Strength of the Northern Football Federation is that they are gaining steady total revenue and equity through the use of their operations. This means that their marketing, increase in numbers and holding of members are increasing. Further, the amount of money received from grants and funding have increased considerably to 47.53 in the last year, and is still within the reasonable percentage that the organisation is functioning well and are not heavily relying on grants and funding. Additionally, from the analysis of the Statement of Financial Position, it shows an increase in property, plant and equipment. This displays a strength that shows that the capacity for the organisation is increasing, so much so that they need more equipment and to provide more opportunities to their members. However, it is seen that a weakness in their cash flow statements shows an increase in the negative dollars from the last year. This can be seen negatively as it displays a lack of liquidity of the organisation to pay their upcoming bills. From the publicly accessible annual reports of the Northern Football Federation, their statement of financial performance and position can be analysed. From the statement of financial position, the assets of the previous year have decreased from over 550,000 to 530,000. Overall, the total revenue has increased from the previous year from 1.8 million to nearing 2 million this year. This is a steady increase over the last couple of years. Of the expenses of the Northern Football Federation, employee-related costs and related to providing goods and services have increased. This may be due to extending the organisation and thus need more employees and spend more to provide more to their customers. This increase in expenses may not have affected the revenue and overall surplus of the organisation as related to their strategic goals of increasing players, coaches and referees. They may have to hire and increase training and development of referees and coaches, but this has enabled them to make more players and expand and receive more fees, subscriptions and other revenue from members and clubs. This means that while the cost of maintaining the Northern Football Federation are increasing, the revenue coming in shows promise of sustainability of earnings as they are making a profit to continue through the year. The financial risk is always present when it comes to organisations, especially those for the not-for-profit sector. All organisations propose financial risk from the management of its assets and purchases and sales, carried out in accordance to the standard market practice and the development of the strategic goals. It could be considered a risk that the dependency of their grants nearly matches the income from their memberships and fees. However, the grants and funding have increased to 47.53 in the last year, and this is still a reasonable percentage, under 60%. To incorporate more women in sport, the Northern Football Federation already has strategic goals in place for encouraging women in playing, coaching and officiating opportunities in sport, but aiming these at young women in universities and advertising in universities could provide with more income, as universities offer students from out of town and out of Auckland. Therefore, there would be new clients and new memberships coming into the city. As well, there is a considerable drop-off of high schoolers dropping from their sports coming into university, so there's probably a lot of girls out there that want to participate further in their sport but just don't have the opportunity, don't know the city and don't know the clubs that are available for them. The two strategies for financial survival that would help Football Federation is to potentially build partnerships with universities and utilise the influx of new students from all over New Zealand coming into Auckland. This can also include international students coming from other countries. As well as this, it would increase lifelong memberships if they provided opportunities for younger school children, such as primary school aged kids, and then they would have the lifelong membership from the enjoyment at a younger age throughout their lives. Thank you for listening.